Governor of Goa had taken time to meet with me, and we had a wonderful discussion on the role of how different communities in Goa can work together and create communal harmony in Goa. And one of the things I presented to him is a petition to impress on the Goa government where we can conduct a study just like we are doing for the temples that were destroyed by the Portuguese rule. If we can conduct a study on the churches that have been in ruin and have been destroyed during the Portuguese rule, and try and set up a fund for the restoration of churches like we have done for temples as well. Goa has been a great example of communal harmony, and I think that's very important for us to progress in that manner, and therefore the need to take all communities with us and move forward. So that was the discussion with the governor, wherein we had a lovely discussion on various different issues, on how to conduct programs to work together, and with the kind of activities we've been doing in our constituency. So he was advising me on what needed to be done as a young politician, and I'm very grateful for that.
Okay, Savio, have you mentioned the churches which has been destroyed by...
Yes, I mentioned that in the petition. So they've not... You've got to understand that Christianity in Goa, the general belief is that a lot of Christianity had to do with the advent of the Portuguese in Goa, but Franciscans, Dominicans, Carmelites, Augustinians were before the Portuguese even came to Goa. So there was Christianity before that. What happened with the Portuguese and what happened with a lot of the violence that happened around that point of time was considered to be the Goa Inquisition. But that's a different story. Christianity has always been a part of Goa, and that's why together it's not about Hindus or Christians or Muslims. It's about us thinking as Goans and thinking as Indians.
So, एक हिंदू कंट्री जाऊची म्हणटा. आता तुमचे किती रिएक्शन आहे?
Well, I think that's got more to do with demographics than religion, okay? Because this is Hindustan more than anything else. So when people are talking about Hindustan or Hindu nation or whatever, I think that's got more to do with the demographics of it rather than the spiritual aspect. Because spiritual aspects of differentiation in India will never survive. If you try to divide the country based on religion, which is Hindus, Muslims, Christians, India will break, and the young India will not accept. Forget what anybody thinks. Today, a youth in India does not look at each other based on Hindu, Muslims and Christians. The youth of India just want us to be working. They want to work. They want an economic stability. They want development. They want better roads. They don't want religion. When I mean they don't want religion, I'm talking about religious division. The youth of today is completely different. They are more interested in what technology we need to bring, whether we are able to go to space, whether we can have better cars, whether we can have better roads. That is the youth of today. So anybody that tries to play on religion in India will never work.